the hallowed halls of academia, a sanctuary for the pursuit of knowledge. Yet, under the quiet glow of lamplight, a shadow falls, long and menacing. The slam of a judge's gavel shatters the scholarly silence, a stark reminder that the line between studying crime and committing it can blur into a terrifying reality. How could a man dedicated to understanding the criminal mind allegedly become one of the very monsters he studied? This is the twisted enigma of Bryan Kohberger, the criminology student accused of a brutal, unthinkable crime. Bryan Kohberger's life was, on the surface, a testament to ambition and intellectual curiosity. He was a man deeply immersed in the world of criminology, progressing from a master's degree to the demanding realm of a PhD program at Washington State University. His days were filled with textbooks, academic papers, and lecture halls, dissecting the very fabric of criminal behavior. He was learning what makes a killer tick, studying the patterns, the motives, the forensic traces left behind. He was building a life around the theoretical, seemingly detached from the visceral horror he analyzed. But beneath this scholarly exterior, a different, more sinister narrative was allegedly taking shape. One that would lead him far from the path of an academic and into the heart of a real-life murder investigation. The transition from scholar to suspect is a chilling descent. A lone vehicle, a white Hyundai Elantra, cuts through the dead of night, its headlights piercing the darkness on a desolate road near Moscow, Idaho. This was the beginning of a trail, both physical and digital, that investigators would painstakingly follow. Online, on platforms like Reddit, a user believed to be Kohberger engaged with the public, asking probing questions about how people feel and think when committing a crime. This digital footprint, combined with his physical movements, started to paint a darker, more complex profile than that of a simple graduate student. The man studying crime was now creating a digital and physical breadcrumb trail, one that would ultimately lead detectives directly to his door, revealing a disturbing duality. The investigation became a race against time, a complex puzzle with scattered pieces. On the evidence boards at the Moscow Police Department, a chilling picture began to emerge. A single strand of DNA found on a knife sheath left at the scene became the linchpin. Cell phone pings from nearby towers meticulously mapped a ghost, tracing the suspect's path to and from the crime scene. Each piece of data was a digital echo, each piece of DNA a biological signature. The clues converged, pointing across state lines, leading law enforcement on a cross-country journey to a quiet town in Pennsylvania. The map of his alleged movements, once a blur of anonymous data points, now formed a direct line to one individual, the criminology student himself. Now, the man who once studied the justice system from the outside finds himself trapped within its grasp. The image of steel bars replaces the familiar sight of university walls. As the legal proceedings unfold, the world watches, grappling with a deeply unsettling question. What drives a person who dedicates their life to understanding criminality to allegedly cross that ultimate line? Was it a twisted academic experiment, a dark curiosity that spiraled out of control, or something else entirely? The gavel has fallen, but the final chapter of this disturbing story remains unwritten, leaving a haunting question mark hanging over the case, a chilling exploration of the darkness that can reside within the human mind.